Guys, I'm Juliana Gomez and this is my back to school makeup look. So first, I like to start with my Glossier lip balm. And then I go ahead and prime my face with my Milk Makeup Matcha toner. And I like it because, well, it depuffs my face, especially because I use it in the morning. And it moisturizes and it keeps my makeup looking dewy all throughout the day, so it's a great product. And then if there's any excess, you just pat that. So for actual makeup, I start with my brows. So I use my ABH brow definer in dark brown. And first I brush my brows. And then I fill in the tiny bald spots. So I don't really like filling in my brows too much because they don't look so natural anymore. So just a bit will be good enough. And then once I'm done filling them in, I use my Glossier brow gel in clear. And that's it for the brows. Next, I conceal. So since it's a back to school makeup look, I don't like using foundation because you get sweaty and it melts off. So I use concealer instead. My concealer is from Too Faced and this is from their Born This Way line. Now I use two different shades, one in medium and one in medium tan because my skin color is weird and I can never find my own shade. So I start with the medium tan. I go under my eyes, just a bit. And to balance it out so it's not too dark, I go for the lighter shade, which is in medium. And I put the same amount under my eyes. That's pretty much it. And for my beauty blender, before I actually use it, I like to spray it with my Mario Badescu facial spray. So now that it's nice and damp, I can use it to blend. And then using the lighter shade, I conceal all the red areas, so the places where I have blemishes. And then I like going to the sides of my nose and on the sides of my mouth because I feel like in my face that's the part with the most shadows. So I conceal it there and here. And then I just blend again. So when it comes to concealing pimples, I like to go around it and not really over the pimples. So I just use the tip of my beauty blender to do that. And if you feel like you need more concealer, just go ahead and add some more. But try using as little as possible because, especially in makeup, I really think that a little goes a long way. And then once I'm done concealing everything, I contour a bit. So I put a bit on my fingertip and then I just put some there and a bit. And then when I'm done giving my face some definition, I move on to powdering my face. So I like to just go over my cheeks and just a bit on my forehead, like, especially this part, because this is the part that gets really oily. But I don't really like powdering my nose that much, or even at all sometimes, because it's at the center of my face, and if I don't put anything there, it gives the illusion that I don't have any makeup on, which makes my look more natural, and that's really what I'm going for. And then when I'm done with the powder, I like to do my favorite step, which is the blush. So I use my Benetton lip tint, it's lip and cheek tint, and I get that and I brush the Benetton brush on my brush, brush it on there, and then I pat it onto my cheeks. I don't really like brushing it on my cheeks because, again, I want the look to look more natural, so it gives my skin more texture. And don't worry about it being too red at first, because the redness usually dies down. And then just a bit more, because I like putting some on my chin and on the center of my forehead, just on the high points of your face. The last step would be highlighter. So I like layering my highlighter. So I use the Fenty Shimmer Stick in Chili Mango and the Glossier Haloscope in Topaz. So I start with the shimmer stick from Fenty. It gets a bit dry on top, so I rub it on my hand first. And then I pat the shimmer stick on my cheekbones. And then I rub that in. So I layer that with my Glossier Haloscope. And I just swipe some on the cheekbones again, on the tip of my nose, and on my cupid bow. And then again, I just rub that on. Lastly, I curl my eyelashes. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about my routine. For more celebrity beauty, follow StarStyle PH on the links down below. Thanks for watching!